Shalom from Israel, dear family and friends, and greetings to you from the beautiful land of Israel. God bless you. We're marking the promises of God in our Bibles, and we've come to Matthew chapter 1. Matthew chapter 1. I worked and served with a Jewish believer once, and he said, there's 2 pages you need to rip right out of your Bible. He said the first is the one that says Old Testament, and the second one is the page that says New Testament. Just rip them out and throw them away. And he was overstating it. But what he was trying to say was, it's one contiguous story. It's the promises of Israel's Messiah. And so when we come to the opening of the New Testament or New Covenant, we see, if we believe that the whole Bible is the outworking of the Abrahamic covenant, this first verse makes a whole lot of sense, right? What is the outworking of the Abrahamic covenant? That the Jewish people are going to be given a land, a seed, and a blessing. The Messiah is going to come through them. And that through them all nations of the earth will be blessed, and those that bless them will be blessed. And so when you look at this first verse, the book of the generation of Yeshua the Messiah, the son of David, the son of Abraham. That sounds like the outworking of the Abrahamic covenant to me. And so mark that verse. Mark also verse number 17. So all the generations from Abraham to David are 14 generations. And from David until the carrying away into Babylon are 14 generations. And from the carrying away into Babylon unto the Messiah are 14 generations. Now, it's been pointed out, I think Gundry and maybe some others point this out, that in the genealogy here, the 14, 14, 14. If you go to Luke's genealogy, you'll see there were many other ancestors. Okay? And so he said that they are all, what does it say? So all the generations. So all, he doesn't mean that there weren't other in between those, but all of them that he wanted to emphasize right now. And so it's been pointed out, I think it was Gundry, the book I read it in many years ago, and by maybe some other commentators, that 14 numerically, what is it? It is, 14 is the number for deliverance or salvation. Okay? And so the emphasis here is David Melech Israel Chai v'Kayam. David, the king of Israel, is alive and exists. And so the reason numerically, so in Hebrew, and I understand that the New Testament is written in Greek, at least that's what they think, and the only manuscripts we have are in Greek, although the historians said that Matthew wrote in Hebrew, and he hermeneoed it into Greek. Now, hermeneo means interpreted it into Greek. We don't have any of those original Hebrew manuscripts of the New Testament as far as I know, but we do have the Greek. But if you look at the Hebrew letters are also numbers. Okay? So the name David is the numerical equivocation of Daled, D, and then Vav, which is a V, and then Daled, D again. And so Daled is 4, the first 4, second 4, Daled at the end, and in the middle, V or Vav is 6. So when you have 4 and 4 and 6, that is 14. And it is 14, 14, 14. It is David. This is the son of David coming to fulfill the Abrahamic covenant. David Melech Israel. And so that's just a little interesting note about the numerology. So go down and also let's mark verses 21 through 23. And she shall bring forth a son. What a promise. And thou shalt call his name Yeshua, for he shall save his people from their sins. Now all this was done that it might be fulfilled that which is spoken of the Lord by the prophet, saying, Behold, a virgin shall be with child, and shall bring forth a son, and they shall call his name Emmanuel, which being interpreted is God with us. God bless you today. Keep sharing these promises. Love you so much. Pray for the peace of Jerusalem. Shalom, Shalom, Yerushalayim. Until next time, Shalom from Israel.